We're getting an update on a deadly fire that happened at a home. 11 people were believed to be living in the home at the time. 3 people died in the fire, 4 others in hospital. There are still 2 people unaccounted for, including a child. Let's listen in here.
Our focus shifts to testing samples and ensuring that we leave no stone unturned. As such, a timeline for the completion of this investigation cannot be provided. This event is a stark reminder of the devastation that fire can cause. To date, in Ontario, we have had a total of 92 fatal fires and the loss of 106 lives. Fire spreads fast, and that's why it's important that we remind all Ontarians about the steps they can take to remain fire safe. Based on statistics on previous years, we are coming up to one of the deadliest times of years, a time that should be spent celebrating the holidays with family and friends. But far too often, this time of year leads to tragedy. So I implore with each of you to test your smoke alarms today and practice your home fire escape plan. You only have a precious 60 seconds to escape a fire, and that time should be spent following your escape plan, not preparing it. A working smoke alarm is the only device that will give you the early warning you need to get out safely. And given the impact that fire can have, you need to have 2 ways out of every single room. We continue to work with Brampton to support the families impacted and to help prevent similar tragedies in the future. Again, on behalf of the Office of the Fire Marshal, I offer my deep condolences to those impacted by this tragedy. To the partners in fire, police, and emergency services, and our own investigation team, thank you for your continued efforts to help the community find answers.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon. I'll be here to provide you an investigative overview from the perspective of Peel Regional Police. We remain on scene and stand ready to support the Ontario Fire Marshal in whatever their investigation locates over the course of what will be several months of analysis with the debris here. At this point, I can confirm that there has been nothing overtly to indicate any type of criminality here. And so our transition as the police has been to victim and witness management. And I can report that of the 3 people that were unaccounted for, 2 have been located deceased, and 1 has been accounted for and is safe at the hospital with his family. I have the express permission from Mr. Singh to speak a little bit about that. I can confirm that 4 people lost their lives on scene here, and it's 3 adult females and a young toddler. Sadly, one of the patients at hospital of the 4 was pregnant. She underwent emergency surgery, delivered that baby, and that baby has since passed. And our condolences are with the family at this time. I understand that there will be a lot of questions as it pertains to the occupancy of the residence, how that residence was divided. That's not something that any of us here are prepared to speak to, as it will come out in the ongoing investigation. It is just not the priority right now. And I'll certainly take some questions here if you have any.
Okay, so Tyler, you said originally that there were 5 deceased, 3 that were missing. Now you brought that number down to 4, correct?
Right, so it was always 3 outstanding and unaccounted for, and we've located 2 deceased, and the 3rd person unaccounted for is safe. It's Mr. Singh, and he's at the hospital.
Constable, can you, if it's okay with you, sort of address how this impacts an individual, an officer, even you, for instance, if it's okay with you, just maybe shed some light as to how impactful this type of practice can be?
Well, I have the benefit of standing here in a calm environment. I'm safe, and I'm not as exposed to all of the details as the investigative team are, as the Ontario Fire Marshal is, and the firefighters that were here making the heroic efforts that they did. It's very difficult. This hits close to home to many people, myself included. I've been involved in a pretty significant fire myself, and so generally speaking, we're all just very, very, very sad for the family, and we're doing our best to uncover answers in hopes that whatever we learn can help prevent something like this from happening.
4 people are now confirmed deceased. Originally, you were saying 2. You found someone on Friday. Did you find somebody else over the weekend?
Right. So the entire time we've stated that it was 3 that was unaccounted for. On the day of operations commencing, we paused to come in and advise you that we had located 1 person. Over the course of the weekend search, we located a second deceased person, and we're very fortunate that the 3rd outstanding member is safe. That's Mr. Singh, who's at the hospital. At the time of the fire, he was away for work and had to return in transit, and there was a delay in verifying his whereabouts. So we're very fortunate that it was not 3 fatalities.
So his first name is Gujraj Singh?
That's correct, yes.
Can you spell that?
Sorry, I can't. I'll confirm with that after.
With the condition of the folks that are currently in hospital or recovering, what can you say about them in terms of their state? Because I know one person was in life-threatening and their condition had maybe got worse again. So how is that shaping up?
Well, as is the case with fire injuries, sometimes people stabilize really quickly and that condition will change. The last update that I have from the 4 people at hospital, while still some of them are still critical, they are stable for the most part. And the young boy, I'm pleased to announce, with his dad, is doing quite well, and he's being treated very well at Sick Kids.
How old is the young boy?
He's 5.
He's 5 years old. And the rest are adults?
Yes. Thank you all very much.
All right, so we're bringing you an update on a deadly house fire that happened in Brampton, Ontario, west of Toronto. Some new information today by police. 4 people confirmed to have died. That is 3 adult females, 1 toddler. All died. Ongoing questions about the home and how it may have been subdivided, whether proper protocols were followed, whether permits were given for any renovations. That's all going to be part of a larger investigation. We had heard that there were 11 people living in that home. Several of them are still in the hospital. We'll keep our eye on that.